Hey there. So I've been thinking it'd be cool to kind of do a little how-to video series, just short videos covering topics that are useful for maybe a new marksman or someone that's trying to fine-tune their skills. So to kick things off, I think it's a super simple one. How to quickly and easily zero your rifle. So my partners at Madison Armament sent me a URGI upper or a URGI clone upper. They've also loaned me this Vortex 1 to 10. I'm pairing these together for a different video that I'm going to be working on. I thought I'd take just a quick second here to show you how simple it is to zero this package. Now, the key things to note here, this razor has a MRAD reticle in it, and then it's got MRAD dials. So what that's going to allow me to do is look for my hits, measure them, make a correction in the dial, and I bet I'll have this rifle zeroed in under 10 rounds. Now, the process, it's very simple. I'm not going to use any kind of fancy whatever, nothing fancy. Literally, we're going to fire one round at about 25 yards. So I'm going to walk up to 25 yards. We're going to shoot one round, see where it impacts. 25 yards for a 100-yard zero, you want a point of impact, I don't know, about a mil low, a little bit more than that maybe. Then we'll move back after making that correction to 100. We'll put 3 rounds at 100, see where we're at, make a correction off that, and then my goal will be to use a 5-round group after that to confirm my zero. So let's get to it. All right, first things first, we'll move up to about 25 yards. We'll put one round on paper and we'll make an adjustment. So through the Tacticam, you can see I'm going to fire at that middle dot. All right, where's our impact? Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but our impact is, I'm going to point at it right there in the blue tape. So just a bit low, which is what I want at 100 yards. Well, at 25 yards. So it looks like we're about 1.8 mils low. Here at 25, I think I want to be about 1 mil low. So I'm going to come up 1.5. Which will take me over to 3. Windage, actually, we looked pretty decent. So one round at 25, I brought that up. Now let's move back to 100 and shoot a 3-round group. So now I've moved back to 100 yards after we made our 25-yard adjustment. Now let's put 3 rounds on the center dot, see where we're at, and we'll adjust from there. All right. I hope you can see those in the Tacticam. I'll point to that group. It's right there just below the blue tape. The windage actually looks pretty good. I'm going to come down a half. All right. Now we'll load up 5 and we'll put a 5-round group down there. Okay, so we just wrapped up our 3-shot group. We moved that down half a mil. Now I've loaded up 5 more rounds. Let's put them on that lower right dot, see where we're at. All right, from what I can tell, they're stacked in there on the black. Let's walk down and take a look. Okay, we're walking up to our target here. Give you a closer look. So if you remember at 25 yards, we shot the center dot, put 1 low. We adjusted up 1.5. Then we moved back to 100 yards, fired 3 rounds, which hit here. I adjusted down half a mil. And then we put 5 rounds in the lower right. So I'm going to call that zeroed in 9 rounds. Now it's time to adjust your turrets. So now that we're happy with our zero, the final thing we have to do is reset these turrets to 0. So to do that on this Vortex, I just loosen this center bolt. And I can pick that cap up a little bit further. Pick that cap up, rotate it around to 0. Tighten it back down. Do the same thing here. Loosen it out. Lift that cap up. Tighten it back down. Make sure it didn't click. All right. That was just a quick look at how simple it can be to zero an optic. It's got a reticle in it that you can use to measure, and then matching dials to make corrections. So we did that in under 10 rounds. We've got a rifle that's good to go. Now, the last thing, I might shoot another 5-round group just to confirm nothing changed when I move my dials, but I'm not too worried about it. We're going to stretch this rifle out. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel. I really want to grow this into something cool, and it's your interaction that allows me to do that. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Mountains Mullets America. It's a great place to be able to engage with you through the DMs. That's where a lot of video ideas are coming from. So if you made it this far, thanks for sticking around, and join me next time for another cool video.